Welcome to this Giftworks video. In this video, I want to show you how you can upgrade to Giftworks Pro. This video is for those of you who are either coming from an older version of Giftworks, like Giftworks 2008, 10, 11, or Giftworks 2012, and want to upgrade to Giftworks Pro, or those of you who are using a different edition of Giftworks, like Giftworks Standard or Giftworks Premium, and want to upgrade to Giftworks Pro. I'm going to address both of those, but let's first talk about those of you who are upgrading from an older version. So you're using Giftworks 2008, 10, 11, or Giftworks 2012, and the first thing that you need to do is you're going to need to upgrade your Giftworks database file to the Giftworks 2013 format. And I'm going to go through this in just a moment. But after you upgrade to the Giftworks 2013 format, you simply need to then upgrade to Giftworks Pro. Now, for those of you using a different edition of Giftworks, like Giftworks Standard or Giftworks Premium, and you're already using Giftworks 2013 and you want to go to Pro, well, the only thing you need to do is then upgrade to Giftworks Pro. I'm going to go over both of those situations now, and why don't we jump over to Giftworks. Well, I'm over in Giftworks now, and you'll notice that I have Giftworks 2013 already installed. Now, keep in mind that for those of you coming from an older version of Giftworks, that is Giftworks 2008, 10, 11, or 12, you're going to want to make sure you follow the instructions to upgrade to Giftworks 2013. And you can find those instructions in the email that was provided to you when you upgraded. Also keep in mind, we do have some videos at our YouTube channel that talks about how to upgrade. Remember, you're going to want to install Giftworks 2013 on all the computers that are going to be using Giftworks. In addition, because you're going to be using Giftworks Pro, you're going to want to make sure that you have Microsoft SQL Server version 2005 or greater installed on a computer. That might be a workstation or a server somewhere. Make sure you'll need the configuration information for that SQL Server as well, meaning the server name, your username, and your password for that SQL Server as well. So keep that in mind in terms of getting ready to upgrade. So after upgrading all your computers that have Giftworks installed or that had a previous version of Giftworks installed, you're ready now to do the database portion of the upgrade for Giftworks, and that's what we're going to be doing right now. So the first thing you're going to need to know is you're going to need to upgrade, and like I mentioned before, you're going to need to upgrade your Giftworks database file to the Giftworks 2013 format. And the way you're going to need to do that is to use the premium upgrade key that's included in the email that you received from us, the upgrade email after you purchased. In there's going to be a key, and I'll show you the key in just a second. But when you first install Giftworks, it's going to ask you to enter a license key, and you're going to want to put that premium license key, upgrade license key in first. Bear in mind, only one person in your organization needs to do this. It only needs to be done once, and only one person in your organization needs to do what I'm showing you right now. Everyone else can just install Giftworks 2013 as normal. But I am going to put in this premium upgrade license key. It should be the same one that I'm going to put in right now. It's this one right here. You can see this and even note it down if you'd like. What this is a special key that allows you to upgrade your Giftworks database file to the Giftworks 2013 format. And it has some other limitations, which I'll show you in just a second. I'm going to put that key in. I'm just going to put in my registration information and next. Now, I am going to open an existing database. And the reason I'm going to do this is because I want to point to my previous Giftworks database file. So your previous GDS. When you upgraded, you should have before you upgraded, the instructions tell you to make note of where your GDS file is located. So make sure you know where that is. I'm going to pick this one and I'm going to click on Next. And I choose my user account and click Done. Now you'll notice it says Giftworks 2013 Premium right now. Don't worry, it's going to say Pro after we replace it with with your actual Giftworks Pro license key. But for now, it just says it's the Premium. Remember, this is a special premium upgrade license key only for the purposes of upgrading information. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. You'll notice it says database upgrade needed. It says before you can sign into your database to 2013, it will need to be upgraded. So I'm upgrading my Giftworks database to the 2013 format. So it's going through the process. This will just take a moment. Ready to go. And this does give me a warning. It says your premium upgrade license key does not permit you to log into Giftworks. It's only used to upgrade your database. So there we go. So we use the the premium upgrade license key to simply upgrade my database. Now it's in the 2013 format. Now I'm ready to change my license key to my final Pro license key. So I'm going to click on Help at the menu, at the top menu, and click on Update License Key. And it's going to bring me to the part where I need to enter my Pro license key. Now I'm going to pause the video while I put in my real Pro license key, and then I'll come right back. So I just entered my Giftworks Pro license key, which you should do as well. The Giftworks Pro license key is included in the email that you received, the upgrade email that you received after you purchased the upgrade. And then you put that Pro license key in and click Next. And now I just verify my registration information and I get congratulations. And now I'm ready to say, it says select a Giftworks database, and I can either open an existing one or create a new one. Now in this case, I want to create a brand new database. Now, there is another Giftworks Pro video that talks about connecting to your Microsoft SQL database, so make sure you watch that if you're confused about this at all. But I'm going to create a brand new one, click on Next, and Giftworks is going to ask me for some basic information, like my server information. Remember, you'll need this information available. And I'm just going to call this my Giftworks info. That's the name of the database. And my login, I'm going to use what's called a trusted connection. I'm just going to use my Windows security to pass to my Microsoft SQL Server. Like I said, there is a video that talks all about connecting to your Microsoft SQL Server, so make sure you check that out if you're confused at all. And click on Next. Oops. Mission 01. I'm going to use my SA username and password instead. There we go. It's called the System Administrator username. Remember, you're going to need to use a user that has permission to create a database on your Microsoft SQL Server. So make sure you talk with the person who's in charge of coordinating your Microsoft SQL Server, maybe a computer professional or an internal IT person. And if you need any help with that, don't forget, watch the video I mentioned a moment ago. It's called, I think, Understanding How to, I think it's called Giftworks Pro Connecting to Microsoft SQL Server. And it's in our YouTube channel. Also, don't hesitate to contact us at support@giftworksconnect.com if you need any help. So I've created my brand new Giftworks database. Now, the last step that I need to follow, and this is the same step, I'd like to bring those of you back in who are already on, if you're on Giftworks Standard or Giftworks Premium and you're upgrading to Giftworks Pro, all you're going to do is insert your upgraded Pro license key. Once you put your Pro license key in here, you're going to be at the same spot we are. You're ready now to upgrade your Giftworks database file, your GDS file. And so I'm going to sign into Giftworks. I have a totally empty Giftworks database. There's nothing in here. I have no donors. I have no donations. I have nothing in here. What I need to do is now bring in my Giftworks information for my GDS file. And to do that, I go to the settings area. When I go to the settings area, I click on Database Files and Maintenance, Manage your Giftworks database, and down at the bottom here it says Upgrade a Giftworks database file to Giftworks Pro. So if you came from a previous version of Giftworks and we went through using that premium upgrade license key to upgrade our Giftworks database file to the Giftworks 2013 format, if you've already been using Giftworks 2013 Standard or Premium, you already have your GDS file ready to go. Now all you need to do is click on the upgrade to Giftworks Pro, upgrade to your GDS file, and it gives you some warnings here. Just make sure that you're aware of what you're doing here. Now, keep in mind, nothing that we're going to do here affects your GDS file. Your GDS file will remain virtually untouched. There's not going to be any changes to it, and all I'm going to do is browse for the location of my GDS file. In this case, it's something called mygiftworksdata.gds. And I'm ready to upgrade to Giftworks Pro. When I'm ready, I can simply click on upgrade, and it's going to give me, am I sure I want to do this? Click on yes. You may, depending if you're using Giftworks Volunteers or Giftworks Events, it may provide you some warnings there, but generally speaking, it probably should be okay. It's going to go through. While it's doing that, it's just only going to take a moment. Keep in mind, if you were using Giftworks Events or Giftworks Volunteers with your previous version of Giftworks, make sure it's installed as well and ready to go, so that you can upgrade all your information appropriately. It does give you some information about Giftworks file storage. You're going to want to make sure that after you upgrade, it's just telling you you're going to want to go and configure Giftworks file storage. So we'll go and check that out in a second. And now it says that my database file, GDS file, has been successfully upgraded to Giftworks Pro. Now it says I'm going to be signed out. So great, now I'm signed out. Now, whether you're coming from a different previous version, an older version, or you were using Giftworks Standard or Premium, both now we have our information upgraded into Giftworks Pro, and we're ready to begin using it. And some thoughts about after you upgrade, some things you're going to want to check out. First of all, I'm going to sign into my Giftworks Pro database. I'm going to go down to the settings area, and I'm going to go under database files and maintenance, and I'm going to click on configure my file storage. Now here, the one thing I'm going to want to do is after I upgrade to Giftworks Pro, I'm going to want to make sure I change this location. I need to set a location so that when I store files for my donors, it'll know where to put them. So you're going to probably want to put some shared location like a server name with a folder name, and so on. So just make sure. Now there is a video on our YouTube channel. It's in the Giftworks Pro playlist that talks about setting up your file storage. Make sure you check out that video so that you understand best how to set this up. So keep that in mind. One thing you're going to want to do is set up your file storage. Certainly something else you're going to want to do is quickly peruse all your donors to ensure that all your information came over accurately. I only have one donor in here, and I don't even think any donations, but make sure, kind of just quickly look around, make sure that your donor and your donation information came over correctly and everything looks good. The last thing you probably want to do after you verify everything and set up your file storage is you're going to want to come back to Database Files and Maintenance, click on Manage Your Giftworks Database, and do a backup. Your backup after you've already upgraded to Giftworks Pro, doing a backup will just ensure that everything that you've got set up and everything that you upgraded, you're able to kind of back up a starting point. There is another video on our Giftworks Pro playlist at our YouTube channel that shows you how to back up, so make sure you check that out. And you can just do a really quick backup and back up all your information and I'm just going to call this, I'll do a quick backup, and I'll just call this after upgrade, and I'm going to put a date 0817 and click backup now. Make sure you check out that video. It shows you a little bit more about how to back up and some things to keep in mind. So there we go. I'm all backed up and I'm ready to begin using Giftworks Pro. I'm just going to give you a really quick summary of the steps that I just followed of upgrading from a previous version of Giftworks to Giftworks Pro. Well, just to summarize what we've talked about, if you're coming from an older version of Giftworks to Giftworks Pro, that is Giftworks 2008, 10, 11, or Giftworks 12, the first thing you want to do is install Giftworks Pro on all the computers that need Giftworks. And then on one of them, you're going to want to enter the Giftworks Premium Upgrade key into Giftworks. Remember, on the rest of your computers, you can just enter your normal Giftworks Pro license key that you received after you purchased the upgrade. Then on one of them, after you install the Giftworks Premium Upgrade key, you're going to want to upgrade your Giftworks database file, that is your GDS, and that will upgrade it to the Giftworks 2013 format. And remember, that key won't allow you to sign into Giftworks, so don't get frustrated if it doesn't let you sign in, because the next thing you want to do is go back and enter your real Giftworks Pro license key. After you do that, you're going to want to create a new Giftworks Pro database. Remember, you're going to need the Microsoft SQL Server connection information like the server name, the username, and the password. And you're going to need to make sure you have a user that's able to create a new Giftworks Pro database that has the permissions. The next thing you'll want to do after you create your new database is you're going to want to go to the settings area, Database Files and Maintenance, manage your Giftworks database, and choose the upgrade option that says upgrade your Giftworks database file to Giftworks Pro. Then you're going to want to follow those instructions to upgrade your Giftworks database file, that is your GDS file, to Giftworks Pro. It's basically just clicking the upgrade button and letting it go. And then you're going to want to, after it upgrades, it's going to sign you out. Then you're going to want to sign in, set up your file storage configuration, do a backup to make sure that you have everything that you just kind of set up and upgraded into Giftworks Pro backed up. And then last thing, you're up and running. And that's that simple. There are a number of steps. Make sure if at any point you get confused, or you can certainly go back and watch this video again or contact our Giftworks customer care team. But for the others of you who are just coming from Giftworks Standard or Giftworks Premium to Giftworks Pro, maybe you're already using Giftworks 2013 Standard or Premium and you're just going to Pro, well, the only thing you need to do is install Giftworks Pro on all the computers that need Giftworks. You're going to want to enter your Giftworks Pro license key. You're going to want to create a new Giftworks Pro database, just like I was mentioning a moment ago. You're going to then want to go to the settings area, Database Files and Maintenance, manage your Giftworks database, and choose the upgrade option that says upgrade your GDS file to Giftworks Pro. Follow the instructions to upgrade your Giftworks database file to Giftworks Pro. After it signs you out, it'll upgrade it successfully, sign you out, and then it'll tell you you should go and set up your file storage configuration, do a backup, and then you are up and running as well. So I hope these instructions provide you just with a good idea of what you can expect when upgrading either from a previous version of Giftworks or another edition of Giftworks. And I hope that helps you as you get started using GiftWorks Pro. Like I said earlier, if you have any concerns or any complications, don't hesitate to contact our GiftWorks customer care team at support@giftworksconnect.com, or you can reach us out to us on the web at support.giftworksconnect.com. Well, thanks for watching.